Group 11, I am Anthony. This is our purpose. Due to the difference between the information we saw on the news, reports that the friends' reactions we saw around us, we first want to understand whether Taiwan citizens are really concerned about this issue. This promotes us to know there are news reports stating that people have heard thoughts. What change this incident has brought to the Taiwanese people. Finally, we want to know if people in Taiwan still support nuclear power plants after knowing what happened in Fukushima.
Next, we're going to talk about our literature review. First one is the impact of nuclear wastewater discharge on marine. And first, Hong Mingqi and Bernadette Xiao say that the risk on nuclear wastewater is low. On the other hand, Shao Guangzhao and Shao Yida say the potential crisis cannot be taken lightly under the cumulative effect over the long term. And the next is reaction of other countries. First, we're going to talk about Hong Kong. Xie Zhanhong say that if Japan continues to release the nuclear contaminated water, then they have no choice but to banning seafood. And moving on, we're going to talk about Korea. This is a survey by Kim in 2023. It says that 62% of people say they will stop consuming seafood if the water is discharged. Next, we're going to talk about China. Chinese custom authorities ban all aquatic products coming from Japan since the nuclear wastewater release. And finally, we're going to talk about Japan. The Japan public government states that Fukushima nuclear wastewater radioactivity level are well below international safety limits. But Fukushima fishery community expressed anger, feeling their effort will waste and criticizing the decision timing as unwise.
And this is Taiwan's actions and reactions. The Qisi said public may have two misunderstandings of the result. One is consuming iodine salt won't have any effect on radiation prevention. The second is the false assumption that Fujian may someday contaminate salt. And this is Taiwan's government reaction. According to Chen Jianren, Taiwan's own observation teams have gathered data over the course of 3 visits of Japan and judged that the wastewater release falls within international safety standards. And Taiwan nuclear power plant policy. According to the plan of Ministry of Economic Affairs, the last unit of nuclear power plant number 3 will be shut down May 17, 2025, in a view to moving towards a non-nuclear energy country.
Now we are going to talk about the questionnaire. First is whether participants have heard of the Great East Japan earthquake. And figure 1 shows whether participants have heard of the Great Earthquake. 96.4% of participants have heard of it, but there's still a small percentage still not. And in figure 2 and figure 3, We conduct a survey by asking some simple historical questions to test if people are aware of background of the discharge events. In Figure 2, only 3.6% of participants don't know the earthquake caused a great tsunami. On the other hand, a total 10.9% of people, 10.9, don't know which kind of power plant was damaged in Figure 3. From the results, it can be seen clearly that the majority of people have some basic information about this incident. And in Figure 4, it can be seen that the majority of people obtain information of the nuclear wastewater through news and online articles. And there are also very small percentage of people who discuss with their peers, as well as knowing this incident from all of the above.
Figure 5 illustrates the response of Taiwanese people to the discharge of nuclear wastewater. The try to recreate was based on the news reports we gathered. However, most of the people won't take action as reported in the news. Scale 3 to 5. There are 29% of people would stack up the soft part. 70.9% of people believe that stacking up on salt is unnecessary, so they would not take action. Figure 6 shows the intention of avoiding seafood consumption. The proportion of those who believe there is no impact and those who believe there is an impact is equal, and each accounts of a proportion, unlike the since with stacking up on salt, there are divergent views regarding seafood. Some individuals express concerns about the safety of seafood consumption, while others perceive non-impact loss. It is evident that there are two different perspectives regarding the consumption of seafood among the majority. Figure 7 shows 29% of people indifferent to the government's increased testing, but people from scale 3 to 5 believe that the government should strengthen its governance. And Figure 8 illustrates that 21% of people engage in hoarding salt and up to 43% avoid eating seafood. Additionally, 32.7% of people are calling for the government to strengthen regulations, while 34.5% remains inactive.
Before we moving on to the next section, we'll take a look at the SWOT analysis table we made. After reviewing this table, participants will gain fundamental knowledge to address the following questions. Okay, so let's look at the question 9. Whether participants in Taiwan can meet electricity demand through power generation method other than nuclear energy. We can see that 49% of people think Taiwan cannot. And we'll look at the question 10. Whether participants support the closure of nuclear power plants. Despite we think that most of the people will agree, but it turned out that most of the people didn't agree. Next question is whether participants concerned about the safety of nuclear power plants. Yes, they did. And the last question is whether participants choose to support the development of nuclear energy. They say not sure, and the small percent of people don't want to. Well, looking back to question 9 to 12, figure 9 to 12 illustrates that 49% of the population believe that Taiwan cannot meet the electricity demand of the people without nuclear energy, while 59% support the closure of nuclear power plants. However, due to fears stemming from the Fukushima nuclear disaster, 41.8% still support nuclear development. This figure illustrates the divided opinion among the Taiwanese people regarding nuclear energy.
Our survey revealed discrepancies between media reports and the public behavior, such as minimal salt hoarding and seafood consumption. Concerns compared to media coverage, on the other hand, it's interesting that despite fears surrounding nuclear power, participants still don't support the closure of nuclear power plants. Perhaps this